Flowing Through Film. This is episode 114, and I'm your host, Blake. This week, we are doing our first break episode after Danny's Louis Buñuel episode.
Is it Louis Buñuel or
Louis Buñuel?
We never.
I think it's Louis. I think it's Louis Buñuel.
Okay. We never clarified that in the series.
Louis Buñuel, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yes, just got done with Danny's Louis Buñuel series, and now we're going to be doing a different draft list than we usually do. We're going to be doing our Flowing Through Film genre canon, where we're basically just going through 10 genres and picking arguing over what's going to be what we're going to choose. But at the very end of the day, one person will choose their movie, and then that will be what we'll consider the canon.
I think we realized the canons are a little funner than the draft, just because the argument, like having to pick one among us three.
Well, drafts are still fun.
Drafts are fun, yes.
But
some of the drafts are fun because we're like stealing from each other. So in a way, we're stealing in a different way.
Yeah.
And let me introduce my co-host, I guess, Danny.
Hello.
And Luke.
Hello. And we also, since this is a genre canon, we don't want to like sound like a broken record. Like we don't want to like go to the comedy one and be like, all right, we're gonna pick Playtime. And we're going to talk about Playtime.
Would it be Playtime or would it be City Lights?
Playtime. But
there's others too, like Discreet Charm.
Playtime. Incredible. All right. Anyway, like go to action and pick a John Woo, which we've talked about a lot.
I mean,
we might have to pick one anyway.
There's some good. Okay, there's other.
I was honestly like,
we'll see.
Action's a genre. Yeah, we'll have to.
There's other ones that I have. Like I have 3 others that I'd be fine with, but I mean, if all else fails, I am fine with doing a John Woo for.
But yeah, honestly, this is a good way just to hear everyone's suggestions too.
Yeah, but like we're also trying to like. Not be like we're trying to pick movies that still have elements of genre in them. Like we don't want to pick, I'm not going to pick fucking Antonioni's The Passenger or Antonioni movie like for a crime movie because like that's not really a crime movie. It's like we want to try.
We're trying to keep it like opposite of auteur heavy in a way. I don't want to say that.
We still auteur because like all I watch is auteurs,
yes.
but like
I do think no, that's true. Like. No, there's a distinction between a genre movie versus, like, to me, a director kind of using a genre, but also going in and out between genres in a way, Like, it still feels like Antonioni, like, uses his own style over a specific genre, even if he's using a genre and sometimes. Versus, like, Tourneur, like, some of Tourneur's movies are just pure genre movies in a way. Yeah. And you still get his expression, like, just through...
Yes.
I don't know, it's just a weird... It's not like a black and white thing,
You kind of know.
Every director's a little different, like...
Yeah.
Like, to me, John Woo... That's why John Woo is a genre director.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Well, no, yeah,
he is. He's auteur, like you're saying, but he is a genre director more than, like, Antonioni. It's...
Yeah.
It just kind of... It's kind of obvious. Maybe it's more studio in a way, too. But not in a bad way, just... Genres were created to sell things, and, because it makes it... To where you at least have some idea what the film is before you're going in. That's kind of why genres are created, or at least sold that way. So that's why genre is really not the same anyway. Like within horror, you have, it doesn't mean just because you're saying a horror movie doesn't really tell you anything about the movie. It tells you what it's not, I guess. But there's still so many types of horror movies. Like that's true with every genre except for westerns and musicals. But no.
Okay.
You guys don't know.
We're gonna get to that.
We'll get to that. But
whatever Danny's recommendations are for those will not be winning.
So. Okay. I've got some good recommendations. I've got some good recommendations for western though.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You've seen the good some good ones. Yeah.
Musical. I'll plead the fifth.
Defer.
Okay.
No, but okay. One thing I do want to suggest is. What about directors that, can we hold one up for debate until we come back to it, maybe? Because, I don't want to have, two directors, maybe a...
Like a genre up for debate?
Yeah, they were okay. Maybe we'll come back.
I'm fine with that.
What if, one of them is a popular director, but they might come up later? We don't want two...
Oh, yes, exactly, yeah.
Something like that.
That is one of our guidelines, too, that we're only doing one director. Like, they can only have one movie on this list, not multiple, so...
And every movie has to have a primary genre in a way. Especially for this draft, Yes. If you're even debating it, then it shouldn't be a problem. Yes. It should just kind of be a problem in a way.
Oh, you guys are the types to debate it for no reason.
Well, if it's a debate for one of us, we'll have to put it into consideration.
It depends on the movie, Luke.
Yeah.
If it's a movie I like, then no.
Yeah, if I like it, of course.
Is Stalker a sci-fi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Solaris a sci-fi?
Yes. Solaris is more sci-fi.
So
Solaris more
okay, so that one is why is the difference?
Space.
To me, Solaris would count and Stalker wouldn't.
Okay. I mean, it's just all like personal like bias this way, though. We'll have to figure.
But
it
see,
out.
Stalkers is post-apocalyptic, which is more fantasy than sci-fi, in my opinion. But I mean, they're
interesting
both.
take.
They're both. Well, actually, not.
I've
I mean,
never seen
that,
someone
that,
refer
that
to
might
this
be
fantasy.
that might be future history, actually. So
No,
it might
yeah,
just be sci-fi.
It might be historical.
Might be.
Okay. Future historical is like what sci-fi is trying to be.
Future
Exactly.
historical.
That's a good way to say, yes.
Science fiction is science future.
Yeah,
Alright,
exactly.
we've gone too far.
Yeah, basically, yeah, science fiction.
That's good science fiction, at least.
No, but Solaris is like because it's gonna come out. Like I don't know,
It'll
maybe,
come out,
but like I wanted to like if someone saw just the 10, it should feel kind of extreme in a way, you know, versus like oh is that a genre? Like does that count? You know, it should be obvious basically.
Okay.
But I think is there anything else?
So how'd you guys come to your picks? Like right now, I just have basically three in each category, and I'm gonna pick one.
It was
Whichever
there's
one I
no
want.
structure at all. It was just like stream of consciousness.
Gotcha.
Like,
Basically, I'm on
look at my letterbox. Help guide me through these.
all these great letterbox genres.
Yes.
Yeah, which we'll talk about that.
We will.
It is.
All right. Well, I guess we can just go ahead and kick
Well,
off.
it's not Team DB. I should. It's
That
not
is
even
true,
letterbox.
it is.
Like
Yeah,
we've been
yeah,
saying
I think
letterbox.
TBD,
But it's like they take all the criticism.
I
for
feel like
Team- which Team DB
Letterboxd-
sucks. By the way,
Letterboxd
we should criticize
could
them.
update
They
the
suck dick.
genres.
Like
the
they,
genre
well,
tags,
Team DB
but-
is like terrible for like independent filmmakers because like the mods are like terrible. It's like a whole thing. Regardless,
But yeah, I guess we can go ahead and kick it off with probably the best category, honestly, in this entire draft.
Oh.
it
It was the hardest. It was the hardest
Action.
one. It was the one I had the trouble finding
Okay.
top ones.
How dare you?
Okay, what are your picks first? Because I might be missing some. But
I mean, it depends on what we want.
how you define as action?
Well, I mean, all three of mine are Hong Kong, obviously, but
Okay. Yeah.
but if we're gonna do a fourth one, it's gonna be the Bear Tomorrow, obviously. But
That's also Hong Kong, though.
I know that's why I said if we're gonna add a fourth one that should win, it's probably Bear Tomorrow. But we're not going to pick movies that we did series on. So I'll just
okay. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna do Vengeance. Changche's. That's my suggestion. Actually, I should probably choose
I've never
something.
heard of
I'm gonna
this
do. Well, I know we said that we could do ones that we had that other people hadn't seen. If
You'll have to
we-
sell it more, though.
Yeah, we'll have to sell it. I'm gonna choose the Mission actually then. So
Okay.
Johnny Toe.
I like it.
The Mission.
I like that
because you guys
pick.
have both seen that too.
I like that
It's a
pick.
good movie.
The other one was Full Contact, which I've talked about a lot on this podcast. So, but
I have like.
The
four,
problem
bro.
is, there's a couple. We have a category called Noir. Did we even list the categories?
I guess we could
We'll
list
go
them
on
before. Okay, so the categories we're going to be going through are action, horror, comedy, crime/noir, western, sci-fi, fantasy, history, musical, and documentaries.
And the reason I wanted to say that is noir/crime.
It's a lot.
Is The Mission more of a crime movie or more of an action movie? Because to me, it's more of a crime movie. I'm not gonna lie.
That's an interesting point.
Hmm.
Because okay,
It literally is about the criminals' like daily lives almost.
because there is like, because there's the action.
bodyguards. They are
It's like
criminals.
literally it's like a very anti-action movie for it being an action movie.
They're only bodyguards. They themselves are.
That's why I say more
criminals.
crime, like because we have noir/crime. So what is that? You know,
I'm going to tell you that the Mission would not be chosen for noir/crime for me. So. Because I
But
don't,
no, but I
I
had
don't
that in my
consider the
possibilities.
Mission.
That's
I
why I
don't
always
consider
say
the
that.
Mission a crime movie. It doesn't fit that vibe to me. It's more an action vibe. So
how? Like, what do you mean by that? Like,
the beat, the guns, the action.
Yeah,
It is more of a hangout action movie, but it's still an action.
a crime movie, a hangout crime movie. Like, see, that makes exactly the same amount of sense.
Yeah. It's like
That's why, like,
it's
I
not
want,
even
like,
middle
I'm thinking more. I guess I'm just that's a bias, but action is I'm thinking more John Woo than Johnny Toe. You know,
Johnny Toe is action,
but he makes
as
crime
well.
movies. He
They're
makes crime
also
movies. He makes-
action though.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, these genres are we're already struggling.
Oh, yeah, this is bad. All right.
Because Full
Okay.
Contact's the same problem then, because it's also.
I would
a
take
crime
Full
movie.
Contact way more.
Full
than-
Contact's much. It has a lot more like action.
It's
Yes.
one of the greatest action movies of all time.
No,
I would be okay with
I
Full
agree.
Contact.
I'd be okay with
Well,
Full
you
Contact.
guys have to also give.
But I
me
also have to give
suggestions,
mine.
So.
Oh yeah.
Because
I
I'm fine with Full Contact.
I have
as
like
well,
four,
so.
bro. It's like I don't even know. Like if I had to nominate one, then
We know.
I go Tetris then, or Legend of the Mountain.
Oh,
actually, Legend of the Mountain probably. I think I prefer that a little bit more right now.
Oh shit.
Touch of Zinco,
But, like,
won a lot of other categories too.
But also, you guys haven't seen Legend of the Mountain, or you've seen it. You need to fucking watch it.
I haven't rewatched it yet.
Like in terms of stuff you both have seen, like Tenet or Deja Vu.
I thought you were gonna pick Tenet.
or what?
Deja Vu.
Oh, Deja Vu. Okay.
But I also love Full Contact. Like, I mean, honestly, like I kind of get pains like the action. I like action when it's like done good. Or at least to my taste. To my taste.
Yeah.
Like, but like these movies are like very like they mean a lot to me. I love them a lot. Deja Vu is especially like a recent favorite.
Oh, that'd be cool.
For sure. Which you maybe could argue is like more sci-fi, but like it's an action movie. It's like an action movie.
So some ones I feel like I have to mention. Transformers 3.
Okay.
Well, literally one of the greatest action movies ever made. So
We're muting the mic.
it's a great movie though. Ambulance.
Ambulance almost made my list.
Ambulance is good.
Ambulance is up there. It's not my pick. He is also up there.
Frankly, Ambulance almost made my list. I think for crime more so than for action.
Why? For what argument though?
Because they're criminals. It's a heist movie. It's a heist movie.
The mission is literally they're criminals.
Ambulance is a heist movie.
But the mission, they're also criminals. That's literally the same argument.
They're bodyguards.
You guys are like
We're criminals.
Oh my god.
This guy's like, no, they're not criminals. They're just good guys.
you guys just cannot.
They are good guys.
You guys
Did
cannot
you watch
agree
the
on
movie?
this.
This guy. Oh my god. They're the same argument you're making for is for the mission, basically. Could be used for the mission. For ambulance, but what else? But really, dude, like I have to be honest. My two favorite action movies are the ones we've already done them on podcasts, or at least when I'm thinking these kind of like bombastic action is Face Off and Unstoppable. But that's why I'd be okay with Full Contact because I know we're trying to stay away from. But to me, Face Off, like, because remember I sent you guys that Stan Brakhage quote.
Okay.
He's like, I watched all the studio movies, but like the one I love, the only one I really liked was Face Off.
Yes.
There's a point to that, dude.
Honestly, I just like I really like. Okay, what do you think about Tenet though?
I couldn't pick it. It would be too normie for us. But
Tenet's not normie. It's not normie. It's cool to like Tenet.
No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't have said that. I love Tenet, but it's just like I don't know. I don't want to pick.
Cumulative ratings of the hosts would have Full Contact higher probably. But
Oh yeah, Full Contact. Yeah, I honestly Full Contact. Like I'm really cool because like.
But I'm also okay with Face Off at the same time.
Like
Luke.
I'm probably
Full Contact's better than Face Off though. That is one thing.
Well, no.
It is better than Face Off.
Wait, what do you say? Actually, what did you rate both of them?
5 stars.
So what did you say? Because I rated 1 4.5.
You will on rewatch.
Oh my god.
Yes, I will.
I really don't.
Spite rating.
Yeah.
Spite rating. I know this is a masterpiece, but
I don't even watch. I just rated more now.
No, I watched it like 5 times speed, bro. You got this. I can't pick which one I like because they're both incredible. Like, just like the stuff that he does with like the camera in Full Contact, I've just like never seen anything like it.
But just the face off, just literally, it just fits so well. The flipping of the faces. Just...
We could say it for sci-fi
Oh my god.
Okay, that's a good argument.
or fantasy.
That's a good argument.
Fantasy's a bit of a stretch.
Is there another argument that Full Contact could be in a different genre?
Ripping faces off and planning them on someone else's.
That's not fantasy.
That's not going to happen.
That's
at any
not
point in the
fantasy.
future. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, it definitely will.
Could Full Contact be in a different genre? Because Face Off, you could make
Full
sci-fi.
Contact. The
I
only
could
other
accept
genre
that.
it would make sense in is crime,
But that's like
it's
most
more an
action movies
movie.
are.
It's more
All
an
right,
action.
I'm okay with Full Contact.
Yeah, I'm cool with Full. I love Full Contact. Like that film's incredible.
Full Contact is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's literally the best. Well, my favorite
It's
action movie
like,
ever.
yeah.
Ever. But
Some of those memorable characters ever too.
Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, Full Contact.
very few men are as like cool as shiny and fat in that movie, and
And the other
Simon
guy.
Yam, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Full Contact is what we chose for our action movie. Deserving choice. The horror selection.
One
Who
of the
wants to
worst
go
genres.
first?
Like, not gonna lie. Like, I have 3
How
on
dare
here,
you,
dog.
first off. It's an amazing
Actually,
genre.
I probably could have more. I just
Damn,
like
as a Jack Tornor fan here.
is. Oh, his best movies like aren't his horror movies though. In a way, I can
I can't agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I Walk with
I
Zombies
also agree
amazing.
with that.
So.
Or you mean Cat People?
No, Cat
You
People.
hate Cat. Oh,
No, I like Walk with Zombie. I didn't love it, but the horror elements on it are like still.
No, Walk with Zombie's amazing.
Like, dude, he just understands shadow. Like, honestly, this is a lot of great
I
directors.
agree. Like Turner's like stands out.
I just like his like natural expressionism in a way.
Yeah.
But see, honestly, that's why horror.
Which
is
actually, I have a Turner movie, but it's not Cat People.
Oh, okay.
One of mine is Curse of the Demon.
Oh, I love it.
Because I actually like haven't been able to stop thinking about it. Like a lot of images.
It's so good.
Because it's
That's my
almost
favorite.
like a horror movie about like skepticism versus faith in a way. It's just like it's like how deep like the rabbit hole goes in a way, and like how do you know when to turn? Like it's so fascinating, and it's like everything's played super like low key as well during it. But if I had to pick an actual pick, it'd probably be like Peeping Tom. It's probably my favorite.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that, and I
Yeah.
feel like we're gonna have the argument how it's not really a horror.
It's a horror film. All right, let's stop. What else is it? What genre is it?
Thriller.
Oh,
We don't have it on
Oh,
here.
yeah.
That's why I'm like
Thriller's like low key, just like it's like a filler genre in a way. I see thriller.
No. Stop.
It's always like it's like I don't know.
So, yeah, I mean,
It depends on what you mean, I guess. Because like High and Low's a thriller, but it's also a crime.
Yeah, I'd
Crime.
High Low, I haven't crime. That's
I haven't
coming on,
cried.
but, yeah.
But okay, the other one I had on here is Cure as well. But like,
That's actually what's gonna be my.
But,
See,
like,
I'm,
or
fine with, I'm
Cure,
fine with Cure and Pulse.
Pulse
Those are my
was my
two.
pick.
Those are two of mine.
Well,
so.
two. Who else? Because I have three kind of candidates for me, but
Okay.
I guess on it.
Well, so I agree with Luke in terms of high art movies. Like if you're talking about like art, or like masterpieces with these amazing directors that know exactly where to place the camera every time.
You're like,
yes, horror is not
I can't
as
believe
good as most other
you know
genres,
all the
but-
good movies. You know, like yeah, I know Luke's bringing all those. No,
But horror is like an amazing genre, just if you like to have fun. Also, like
No,
horror has a lot to say.
no, I like
Also,
Deep Red by Andre.
That's why I like-
kind of feel like.
Cat People kind of has like even the Turner movies have that kind of fun element. You know?
Yes.
Like the way
Yeah.
he uses like natural shadows. You know,
Yeah,
it just like
yeah,
feels
yeah.
fun. Like that's what I was gonna
Or
say
the
about.
kaiju monster in Night of the Demons.
But that's what I was gonna say about horror in general. Is like you can do like low budget stuff
Yes.
and still like
Get away
make
with
it exciting
basically.
because that's like kind of what cinema can do in a way. You know,
Yeah.
like make things.
I mean,
bigger than
horror
they
is
are.
really just
And-
basically about repressed desires at the end of the day. Most of the time, that's what most horror movies are about.
Yes.
But I mean, my other
I mean, we
ones-
just talked about Boone Well, like with all of his
Yeah,
movies.
that's
About
true.
that. Maybe all movies are about the. Like,
I mean, yeah. At the end of the day. No, the other ones that I had, which one of them I know Luke will be happy about, and he might go for, is Quiden.
Oh, I'd be down.
The other one I know Danny won't like, and Luke probably doesn't like it either. But it's Alien.
yeah,
Grace
no,
and Movie.
we cannot have a release call.
How dare you?
I'll leave the podcast.
Alien's just kind of boring.
And then Danny, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I would accept that as a honest. It's worthy to be mentioned. It's worthy to be
Okay.
mentioned. But
Damn, this is hard.
my three picks were A Page of Madness,
Yeah.
Pulse, and In the Mouth of Madness.
I mean, yes. John
Two picks with the word
Carpenter,
madness in it, which is I don't feel coincidental.
It's not. If I actually wanted my pick, John Carpenter would probably be the pick. But we also have done all of his movies.
In the Mouth of
Or a
Madness?
lot of his movies.
I like
basically,
Prince
so-
of Darkness the most. But like,
I mean,
Because
What
think
about
about
Pulse
also-
though? Would you be okay with Pulse?
Pulse is
so that's what we picked for the
Oh, we
FTF
already picked
canon
that, yeah.
for the horror month canon.
Damn, yeah, okay, so we should.
'cause, I mean, it's one of the greatest horror movies ever made. So
Of course, I make it hard by picking the ones you don't.
Damn, this is hard.
I think Cure is also huge.
Cure is like an easy answer.
Cure is an easy answer because Cure is also one
Just
of
the other
greatest
Cure
horror movies.
Kurosawa,
Exactly.
basically.
He has other great.
Which I know,
ones.
a lot of his movies look really interesting.
No, he has a lot of other great ones. Those
Yeah,
are
he has
definitely
one
his
two this
best.
year.
Or we could pick a Turner. You know.
I would be okay with.
What Turner?
Or actually, wait, we can't pick another Turner though.
Oh shit! Yeah. He is up for consideration, so we
Yes.
need to wait. We need to wait.
Wait, should we be allowed to wait, or should we have to make a decision now, no matter what?
I think we can wait on this one. It feels like we're between like two or three things.
What is the Turner movie we're between?
Yeah, which
I'm between three, to be honest.
Cat People is my favorite.
Cat
of the
People,
horror
well,
ones.
Curse of the Demon, I Walk with a Zombie, Cat People.
See, I'm good with Curse of the Demon. I'm good with Curse of the Demon Crab people. Also,
I'm honestly good with the
Turner.
Curse of the Demon too, even though I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm probably gonna like it.
Well, I sent you the thing about him comparing it to Lord John,
Yes.
which probably helps. Well, Prince
Honestly,
Costa.
okay, I'm good with that.
Or should
But
we
no.
Should we wait?
We need to wait.
Okay,
we need to wait. I feel like Turner might win another category, maybe. But we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see, honestly.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll wait on horror. We'll come back to it.
Okay.
All right, we'll go to the next one. Comedy.
This one's hard.
This one was very
because
hard.
like
there's a lot. Of
it's.
amazing
I feel like
options.
this one's easy.
Well, it's very broad. First of all, it's
Really?
broad.
Let's see Danny go
It's
first
very
since he says it's
obvious.
easy.
Getting any.
So that's not.
Takashi
stop.
Kitano.
It's not his best movie.
The best comedy.
It's
made,
not the
though.
best comedy though.
But are we gonna get him on here again? That's the problem.
I'm not going based off that. He doesn't deserve.
What?
getting
No,
any. He doesn't
what?
deserve for
Yes,
getting
he
any.
does.
No, he
Oh
doesn't.
my god.
Not over some of these other
This is
movies. What are we
insane.
talking about?
He's better than Jack Tornado. That's all I'll say.
Who?
I mean, as a filmmaker, maybe.
Katano.
I haven't seen any of this.
They actually, I don't want to rank them. They're
They're
both
really
decent.
good.
They're
really
both.
good.
I love them both.
Yeah, this is hard. Because this is like such a
No,
broad-
okay, but Getting Any, I actually do nominate that. Like,
Okay.
I feel like that'd be a great pick. Even though, like, we just talked about Buñuel with the whole series of gag thing with no
Yes.
narrative. Getting Any is like literally the definition of that.
It is.
Damn, just a perfect movie. But even though I haven't given it 5 stars yet. Like,
Exactly. That's the same.
uh,
You're giving. You're.
what about
giving it
Discreet
a-
Charm?
I mean, I love Discreet
Even-
Charm.
but is that just like too?
We really
basic?
just talked
We
about
just
it.
talked
too,
about
so-
it.
Like, okay, Lubitsch comes to mind for
Well,
this.
I was gonna say The Doll.
I was gonna
I
say
haven't
Design
seen-
for Living.
We are just gonna say, I said say to you not to be like.
No.
Or Angel.
Angel's not a comedy.
It is a comedy.
No,
It's
that's
a
a romance.
It has
that
both.
we
It has
don't
both
have.
romantic. We don't have romance on here. But like,
No, okay.
see, it's just such a broad because like you could do like Ozu with Good Morning.
Like, I don't think of
but we
Angel.
Also,
Oh,
like,
good.
This
yeah.
Renoir, like rules of the game. That's a comedy, and one I'd be super on board with.
Actually, I'd be okay with that.
Carmen
it's like-
Innocent Love.
Yes.
Comedy.
Yes.
Steamboat Bill Jr.
So there's some that like makes
Carmen's
so,
Innocent Love. I'd
like,
be okay with
like
I
that.
love Carmen.
if you guys have seen
That is actually a pure comedy.
if you guys had-
Well, actually,
It's a pure comedy. It's a screwball comedy.
It is a
It's
screwball
It's a
comedy.
pure comedy.
Screwball,
yes.
I mean,
it just has some very melodramatic.
But there's some, like,
performances.
okay, like, if I were to like
But it's
try and
always
pick like a
funny.
pure, like there's some that like you guys haven't seen that I know if you guys had seen it'd be like in like a Confusion, the
Okay,
Edward Yang film
yeah.
is like one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
One.
Or
Roger-
They
oh,
All
yeah.
Laughed, Peter Bogdanovich.
Okay, but is that a comedy or is that like a auteurist just like has funny moments?
Oh, it's straight. It's a straight like satire or like
Okay.
comedy.
Like a Buñuel satire kind of thing. Or?
I wouldn't say that it's.
Here's another pick: The Chess Players.
I haven't seen it, but I
I don't remember that
really
being a
like
comedy.
Yeah, what? It is a comedy. It's literally a satire.
Comedy.
It's a satire.
Of what?
The Chess Players
What is a satire? I forget. It's been a
of
long
India
time since I've
Falling.
seen
You
it.
haven't seen. It's been a long time.
It's been, like,
of
since
like the kind of fall of
2018,
India,
so-
like through these two guys playing chess.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you don't remember this?
I don't remember it being that funny.
What? Okay, you have.
I need to
watch
rewatch it,
Holy
though.
shit!
Yeah.
Even Sean watched it recently.
No, yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
did see
yeah.
Sean watch it recently.
It's one of his funniest movies, probably.
Yes.
I mean, like okay.
No, it literally is because it's like these like the whole like nation of India is falling kind of thing, like with the last king in Delhi, and but it's like in between like cuts with these two guys just like they can't stop playing chess. They keep going like
Yeah.
house to house to play
Okay.
like chess board and stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna name 2 movies, and you guys are gonna tell me if these are considered comedies because these would be at the very top. Like I'm just looking at the letterbox right now. Like La Chinois,
Not comedy. Also not at the top.
I actually consider La Chinois one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. But like would that really like? Because that's
But
like
to me,
more,
that's more
that's
like
very
Godard
auteurist.
using
Yeah.
comedy. Like he,
It's
yeah.
a Godard movie.
But also like California Split.
Not a comedy, really. At the end of the day.
It is like it is hilarious.
Yes.
It's like it literally is a movie like full of funny moments. Like I mean, it just
Have you guys
depends
seen
what
Four Lions?
Yeah, I've seen Four Lions.
Four Lions is
I
up
don't
there.
think it beats the best that we've said so far, though.
And then okay, but one I might suggest because we don't want to pick a major Chaplin. But what about Kid at Auto Races
I was gonna say Monster Brigade.
I love Kid Out
Have you
Races.
said Barry Lyndon?
for comedy?
Oh, okay, actually,
Richie's
Yeah.
cooking. Richie's cooking.
That's actually a good pick.
Richie give us ideas.
Honestly,
Barely,
what is it?
it's one of the greatest comedies.
Okay,
of all
hear me
time.
out. Hear me out. The River.
Okay,
No,
alright,
just
alright,
sorry.
alright.
I'm just kidding.
But Barry Lyndon is actually one
I'm
of the
good with
funniest
Barry
movies I've
Lyndon.
ever seen. I'm not gonna lie.
The only thing I would say is
we have to say-
we have
but
science
people-
fiction coming up.
And people.
Barry.
For
Oh.
2001.
Well, people. You also said that you
What,
wanted
2001?
people to look at our list.
Well, who else? What is going to be above 2001?
There's a few movies.
Sci-fi.
Yeah.
It literally invented sci-fi. It's like literally
Okay.
before sci-fi.
It did not invent sci-fi.
It basically did for
The
movies.
man that jumped on the moon or whatever.
The trip to the moon.
That's the first sci-fi.
No.
There's some good. There's some.
But okay, should we? I guess we have to.
You
wait.
also
We're
said.
gonna
Well, you
wait.
also said that you wanted people to look at the list and not ask, like, is that a comedy?
And Barry Lyndon.
And if people saw Barry Lyndon and said, and they on comedy, Knowers
Oh,
would
Barry
know.
Lyndon is like one of the.
Knowers would know, but
Hopefully,
most
everyone
people would
listening to
say
this
no.
podcast is know.
No, it's like once you know it, it's like it makes it
It's
so
a
much
comedy,
better.
yes.
Like,
Honestly, I hope someone will watch it going into it and understand it.
I think we can
It would
come
make
back.
more sense.
I think we can come
Yeah.
back to comedy because I agree with Luke. I don't
It's
know.
so-
if
Okay,
Cooper's
see,
gonna take
this is
it
a problem because
sci-fi,
are we just going
but-
to keep coming back to everything? Like so far we're at 3 picks and we haven't made 2 of them. So
oh
We'll figure out in a
We're
second.
doing great,
We'll
guys.
figure out in a
We're doing
second.
I feel like we should just at least
I think we have some good choices already for comedy. If
Why don't
we
just-
haven't made any progress though. What are our choices? Name 2. Like
Carmen's Innocent Love.
Rules of the
Design for
game,
Living.
rules of the game,
Design for
Carmen's-
Living.
the doll.
The rules
I
of the
haven't
My
seen
only
it.
problem
Yeah,
is
the doll.
Design for Living is not a pure comedy for me. It's more like
To be or not to be.
It's a romance involved. It's like a love
It's
triangle
a
romance.
comedy. It's a rom-com, but it's a comedy.
See,
so-
wrong. Exactly. That's my
Okay.
problem.
What about the rules of the game?
No, okay, I love Design for Living. But it's just like, is it like the type of comedy like The Doll, which is amazing?
We haven't seen the doll. I don't think.
You should though.
I do. I should. But like, okay, what do we feel about the rules of the game?
Rules of the
It's
game.
like
I
a
just feel
class-
like it's too like
I haven't
like
seen it in a
boring
very
to,
long
like,
time. I
Okay,
haven't
we're
seen
not
it
we're not
in
calling
a-
rules of the game boring. It's like
Like,
it's
I'd much
like
rather
the
have
least
Barry
boring movie
Lyndon
ever
than the
made.
Rules of the Game. I'm not gonna lie. It's a
I
great
agree.
I'll do
movie.
Barry Lyndon.
It actually has the same vibe too. Like honestly, like Barry Lyndon is kind of inspired by the rules. Like it's in that lineage.
Oh, definitely.
Like making fun of the bourgeoisie.
but like rules of the game is not boring at all. It's like one of the most.
But I'm just saying, like the pick is like
Okay.
when you see it on the list, it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to this guy. Pick a more interesting remark.
All right.
We know
Oh,
it's a
no.
great movie. Like,
Oh my god. It's
I'm
like
fine
so
with
good.
Barry Lyndon because I honestly
Barry
don't.
Lyndon's
I don't know if
Yes.
Kubrick would win sci-fi.
Except-
So
how is he not winning sci-fi? What else is up there?
Tarkovsky.
No, Stars is not better than.
Oh, it might be.
Blade Runner.
I knew it was coming. I was just waiting. I just turned to Blake and I was like, he's about to say it.
You don't believe that. The way you said that.
Every
Run
time-
the date. That was not a man that was confident while he was saying that.
Every time Blake says that, I think Day always says, you don't believe that.
Yeah, like,
Damn, but we're doing. Okay, if I was actually being like for real.
are you actually serious
like,
though? That's one of your picks, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner is one of my picks for sci-fi. Yes, but
No, but be realistic though. Like what else?
We'll get to it.
But are we picking Barry Lyndon? No. No, we should wait.
Karma's Innocent Love.
Carmeson's. But if we're not gonna pick 2001, that's why we need to know now in a way.
Okay, we can wait.
We can.
We'll wait.
The next one will decide probably 2 for us. Honestly, no.
Like.
We'll decide. I don't know because I do have 2 options for crime. Our next,
Okay,
our
I
next
have three-
category
I
is
have-
crime/noir. I have 2 really good
I
options.
have
that
three.
love,
I have
but-
3 main ones for me.
Okay.
Out of the Past,
Yes,
which I know we
that's-
both have.
Yes,
Night in the City, which both of you guys haven't seen.
I have
so,
not
like-
seen that.
So if I want to replace something with something you guys have seen, I'd go Rear Window as the third one, and then Le Circle Rouge.
You went Late Circle Rouge. I went Late Samurai. So,
Okay.
so we have 2
I
very
just-
similar at the very
I
least
just-
for this one.
They're both like masterpieces in my opinion, but like honestly, I'm more drawn to. I'm more drawn
three
to.
dynamic.
Yeah, the
instead of
three
just
and
one.
also the heist dynamic of Le Circle Rouge. I'm just more drawn to that.
Yes.
I can get convinced. Well, although we have done Late Circle Rouge on a podcast, but
Yeah.
it wasn't for a series.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It wasn't for a series though.
Yeah.
One thing I'll say is, like, just going through my letterbox ratings, like, crime is like such a loaded.
It's loaded.
there's
There's
a
a
lot.
category.
genre.
There's
It's
nothing more fun to
insane.
watch than crime.
Like, dude, I'm not gonna say it, but L'Argent's even kind of a crime movie. Pickpocket,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
that's literally a crime movie. But The Killing, that's up there.
We knew you were gonna say that. Yeah.
Because that's a noir and crime. I'm saying got both.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
So it was out of the past.
But I'm just gonna suggest Barry Lyndon, Kubrick movies, and like we're not gonna get, and we're gonna end up with none of them on there. No, we can't. We can't. High and Low, someone said that.
High and Lows.
I would really be okay with Out of the Past, though.
Out of the Past is.
But we
Out of
already
the
have
Past is
another
my
Turner
choice.
up in the air, don't we? Like,
I think we can
For
find
horror.
something else for horror.
actually, Out of the Past is better than all of his horror.
Out of the
movies,
Past
though.
is so fucking good, man.
Okay,
Like, oh my
it's-
god.
yeah.
It's one of the greatest
It's
movies of
actually-
all time.
You think it's better than Cat People?
Yes.
I like it more.
Damn, because I remember when
This
you
might
first,
be the,
because I remember when you initially watched it, you were like, I think I like Cat People more, and then like,
I think, like, as I thought, I remember, like, as I
Okay,
thought
yeah.
about it.
yeah, it's like incredible.
I like both. A lot.
Like, yeah, Robert
But,
Rich in that movie is just like
Violent Cop,
still
Election.
Election. I also have that on my list. Rope.
Rope's good.
I say
It's-
yeah. that's
basically
Rear
a lot of
Window.
Hitchcock.
Rear Window is like the one
Yeah,
I
Rear
thought
Window.
of, but like.
Actually, I think like honestly, I have similar conceits. I mean, like similar kind of.
Would you all consider Pure
Like
Le
small
Fou
crime
a crime
movies.
film?
It's also a good hard movie.
See, yeah, I've say Godard movie over crime movie, but Hitchcock.
He has that problem with basically all of his movies.
Yeah, a recent movie too. If we want to just like name Uncut Gems for me, is up there.
No.
But I know you guys aren't gonna go with. But yeah, I'm down for Out of the Past.
Out of
It's
the
like-
Past was my choice for this one for sure. Even though
If we
Lake
pick
Samurai
Out
is
of the
a close
Past, which I'm okay with, and maybe you want to rewatch it too. honestly,
Also, Touch
'cause
of
I've only seen
Evil.
it
I forgot to say
once,
Touch
so-
of Evil.
Did you you rewatched it?
I
too?
rewatched it
Yeah,
last
did.
week,
Okay, I'm good with that pick.
Yeah,
But,
it's unbelievable.
Then we can go back in horror.
Yes, we can go back to horror now.
Just pick Cure.
Honestly, I'm fine with just
Yeah,
picking
that's
Cure.
fine.
That's a good choice.
We can just
for
knock
me.
these two out.
Alien? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, no.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
Pulse too, because I do like Pulse way more, but
Way more?
Wow.
not way more, but
It's definitely a hot take.
I think I like Pulse more than Cure, but they're close. I think
So we should
Pulse
just
is
pick Cure
more
then.
satisfying.
Like-
Yeah, I'm cool because we picked.
But-
Pulse
we've
on
already
the
picked
canon.
it, though,
We picked
yeah.
Pulse on the canon.
oh, we picked Pulse in the canon.
So I'm just like I'm cool with Cure.
Yeah,
We haven't done an episode on Cure yet,
We
which
have
we
not.
definitely should.
That's
We
actually
do.
true.
Probably
We
next
should do
horror
it.
month.
Some of these we
Let's-
should do, honestly. Yeah, yeah. I guess if they're on there, we should do one we haven't done for the episode, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because Full
Yeah.
Contact we haven't done.
It's coming eventually. I promise.
Okay, yeah. So Cure.
We gotta do a crime night or something podcast. We get so many more movies than doing crime, like doing a crime podcast.
Yeah, we love
also,
crime,
and we
so-
love crime movies. So.
Oh no, we love crime.
No, dude. Honestly, the cinema was made for crime. It feels
Oh
like.
yeah.
Like, yeah, just like a way to like films, like because you always wonder like how a criminal did something, you know.
Yeah, it's like
So it's like a way to
fascinating subject.
Like I know Melville has this in like some of his movies.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the intricacies of crime and stuff.
Oh my god, it's insane.
Yeah, but even Pickpockets like that.
Oh,
you know?
definitely.
That's why I love that. It's like it's like such a pure crime.
It's
movie,
also like
you
The
know?
Internal too. Like
Yeah,
The
but that's why I think
emotions
people
with it.
like crime movies and like why we're
Yeah.
drawn to them in a way. It's like criminals are not as criminal as we think a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Like especially if we're watching something fake.
Out of the Past is a great like.
Yes,
Like it's
yes.
like Rob Mitchell, like he kind of has this like cold exterior, like just like tough exterior, but then you kind of see it broken down. Like literally, like his downfall in a way is kind of just like this woman in a way. Like it's not even like another like.
I guess that's what the one thing you could argue against us. People are like, is this really even a crime movie? Like,
Oh,
it's such an
yeah.
anti-crime movie.
It's like romance in a way.
Yeah, it's like the guy, like it's like an anti-hero movie because he's like not a
But it's a crime.
anti-hero in a way. Like he's just not a hero. Like he's like
Yeah.
the whole movie's just him like getting his ego shattered more and more basically.
In a way, it's honestly like Long Goodbye-esque. Like I didn't even think about
Yes.
that. Which honestly is a great. I didn't
No,
put
Long
that, I didn't
Goodbye
put
was
that.
on-
I didn't
was
put that
on
on
the
the crime. I don't know why I didn't. I just completely skipped that. Yeah, that's definitely up there. But yeah, Out of the Past.
But if you're good with that, then we're not picking him for the western.
There's other westerns I like
Okay.
more.
Okay.
Which is
Was that really the one you guys were up in the air for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Western next? Though?
Western is next,
Western is next.
which it did knock one of the
I mean-
Turner ones off. If you consider,
But I
Stars
mean,
in the
we have
Stars
Johnny
in My
Guitar.
Pirate Western.
We have Johnny Guitar.
I haven't
right
seen
here.
Johnny Guitar. And like, see, if you guys want to choose Johnny Guitar or The Man
You're
Who
gonna
Shot
love
Liberty
it.
Valance,
It's-
I will be fine with either
No,
one.
you're
because I know I'm
okay.
gonna love
You're
them.
gonna like give 5 stars to both those movies.
Yeah,
know?
like,
So,
I know I'm
it's
gonna
like
love
it's
them,
like
so I'm
basically
fine.
like already in.
The only ones I would say for my piece is Once Upon a Time in the West. Fucking amazing. Like,
Oh,
one of the
that's
greatest
on my
movies of all
short
time.
list. But well, I'm gonna side with Johnny Guitar over The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, and also Rio Bravo is like right up with those two, by the way. But I know Dave's not gonna agree with that.
Is it up there?
I think Johnny Guitar is like okay. It's like kind of like. Would you agree it's more of like a classic western, like more like I guess has more of those elements than Man Shot Liberty Valance? Because Man Shot Liberty Valance is a lot about like
To me, the only reason I kind of disagree is just John Ford is like the Western director in a way. So like he's kind of like it is a Western just by the fact that he's commenting on the Western.
Yeah.
And it is at the same time it does feel like Nicholas Ray is using the Western because he is like he's almost I don't want to say Godard-esque like that, but in a way I'm almost like it is a Nicholas Ray movie before any kind of genre because.
Even then, you can still
he has
watch
like such a
as
poetic nature to like his movies.
So does John Ford, though.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
But,
but like,
it's
it's like,
different.
but like,
Like Nicholas Ray.
So I think there's a lot of like genre elements in Johnny Guitar. It's not like a full auteur piece. Like the fucking gunfights in that movie are like.
But like, think about how long they just stay in the saloon first, and like almost nothing happens. They're just like talking.
Nothing.
for, like,
Everything
40 minutes.
happens. The emotions.
Yeah, but like as like a that's why I think Man of the Liberty Balance is more just like a. It's got the Western elements in it, and.
But like even Manchester Liberty Valance is like you're literally confined to a town the whole time. You like go out in the like country like a little bit, but it's like mostly confined in this
No, that's
town.
true.
So in a way, it's like
It's like told in flashback and stuff.
yeah. Damn, this is hard.
Wait, what? Do you have any picks?
I'm good with you guys just choosing this one if you don't want Once Upon a Time in the West. So
For me, hating on westerns, I shouldn't pick it. Like, because these are like literally mine too.
Johnny Guitar's
I
like-
love these westerns, but are there any more like you? Because well, some people would say both these are kind of anti-western.
Rio Bravo is where if I was gonna try and like
The
something
Gunfighter is a pure Western, but neither one of you has seen that.
I actually was looking at
And it's really
the
fucking
page of
good.
that recently. Cause like damn, I need to
It's a
watch that.
pure Western, but doesn't really have a pure Western.
I was having a
ending,
Kate
which I
Mrs.
kinda
Miller
love
on
too,
here, but that's
so.
still like an anti-Western. So like
That's yeah.
But even then, like, does the
It's still
British Western even exist?
What about
That's
Stars
like
My Crown?
See,
We
we
already
already
did
did
Turner.
Turner, but see, like that was on my list as well. That was
The
that
Lusty
was
Men.
one.
Is that a Western?
It has that Letterboxd as a western.
Yeah, I don't
McCabe
know.
and Mrs. Miller.
That's like anti-Western.
Yeah.
But he's still...
It is to me. It's between Johnny. To
he
me,
still
at the
kind of
end of the day,
romanticizes it in a way, though. Johnny Guitar is a great...
it's between Johnny Guitar and Man Who Shall Not Be Balanced.
These are both like God tier cinema.
I think this is the only way we're gonna get John Ford. Honestly, either one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if we had a romance genre, like that'd be like Nicholas Ray. With the intention. There's also other.
Really, this comes down to what movie I like more. They're the same tiers. We literally can't decide.
I think I like Johnny Guitar a little bit more.
Do you want me to flip a coin?
Because it's like
No,
one of
I'm
my-
good with Johnny Guitar.
Johnny Guitar is like
I'm
one
good
of my
with
favorite
Johnny Guitar.
films of all time. Maybe my favorite Western.
I'm good with Johnny Guitar.
Probably my favorite Western. Like, and honestly, Rio Bravo's probably number 2.
Okay, I'm good with Johnny Guitar. Then.
But yeah, Johnny Guitar. It's. I mean, it's the movie that makes me feel the most. You know. Like it's unbelievable. Can't believe Blake hasn't seen it.
Now we're gonna come to one that I feel like we're gonna
Sci-fi.
debate. We already did debate, and I'm kind of annoyed about where this is leading. But
I mean, I'm good. That's fine. What do you have besides 2001? Anything?
I mean, I would have Solaris up there. Like I wouldn't be mad about it.
Tenet?
I'd have
Just to
2000.
match, 10 over 2001 is just insane.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
down to
have
defend that.
Okay, I'm okay. So I at the top of mine, Solaris, Paprika, La Jetée, 2001, Tenet.
See, you're not making any convincing arguments for the other ones over 2001. I feel like
Solaris. I don't even.
was really literally a reaction to 2001 too.
Yeah, it might be better.
No.
It's close.
No. It's not even Tarkovsky's best.
It's close. It might be his best, actually.
It's up there.
It's the last one I saw from him.
I feel like you guys should, like, if 2001 wasn't nearly as popular, it'd be such an obvious pick for us, but it's just because it's so popular. Like,
No,
it just feels too easy picking it.
I've seen Solaris more recently, maybe that's why.
And you never saw it in IMAX, I guess. You know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Had to bring that up.
To peg you down.
I'm fine with 2001. I have Face of Another as well, but
Okay.
Yes.
or Blade Runner, obviously.
Letterboxd has The Hole. That's sci-fi.
The Whole is sci-fi.
Like barely.
What's a
Barely.
sci-fi
It's
one?
sci-fi adjacent.
The disease or whatever?
It's sci-fi musical adjacent, you know.
Musical for sure, I'll accept. And maybe pick.
It's sci-fi just because it's post-apocalyptic, basically, or it's like a pandemic, essentially. So.
What
they
about The
consider it
Island?
Sci-fi. No. Over 2001, get out of here.
That's
you're,
only
you're,
one
you're
I'll
like you're like ragging on Loot for 10 over here.
Yeah.
You bring up The Island. What are we doing?
2046?
I actually had that on my. But you're not gonna pick.
No,
that.
I was kidding.
Yeah,
I was kidding around.
Yeah, I do.
I'm trying to get excited for a second.
No, I knew. Like,
Okay, what about I Love You?
I really like that.
Renee.
Movie.
Like,
I wouldn't pick that over any of them, but like I really like that.
yeah, I just wanted to mention that.
Memoria.
Like, AI, like
Alphaville.
Alphaville, a great movie.
Stop. We're axing that immediately. 2001 it is. Let's just.
Well, let's not you watch Alphaville.
I don't like your reaction to that. What, is it still 1.5 or whatever you fucking gave it?
1 star. It's at 1 star.
Ah.
Like, look.
It's literally one of the best black and white movies ever made.
Dude, okay, you need to rewatch it. Why haven't you rewatched it? Like, it's like unbelievable.
It's a little Turner-esque in terms of like how expressive he
Yes.
makes just like these everyday environments look, just like the use of shadows.
And that's just like the philosophy and stuff in it. It's
Yeah.
like, so insane.
Because it's like so low budget, but it's like so insane.
And also, it's like it's just being the depiction of like Godard's. Like,
Damn, I gotta watch this again. Maybe I'll.
you haven't picked Godard?
Nope.
I might pick Godard.
It is definitely a Godard movie first, but it's actually his most genre movie, maybe, because this was a character in
Yeah.
like famous for genre already. This guy.
Yeah, Let Me Caution is like a
Yeah,
it's
Let
like
Me
an
Caution.
ongoing character.
Yeah, in science fiction.
Damn.
But he's like, no, we're not doing that.
2001 is.
What about AI?
No.
Spielberg? That's a great movie, but yeah, well,
It's fine. I don't know if I go great.
Is Tarkovsky gonna come back up?
No.
Maybe for historical.
Actually,
Okay. I see what you're saying, but do you really think he's gonna get chosen for historical?
Probably not.
I don't think so either.
Because also we still have the Barry Lyndon comedy thing hanging.
that's the
hanging in
thing.
the
Yeah,
thread.
that's what I was thinking about. Because Karma's Innocent Love is the other comedy. I think.
I probably like that.
I think you'll like it.
I like screwball comedies.
Yes.
Apparently it's a screwball.
But if we want Barry Lyndon for comedy, I'm okay with Solaris for.
Should we make the stand?
Even it feels wrong, but I'm kind of okay with it.
Damn, you're such a Boomwell character.
Did we pick Face Off too? Yeah, I don't even consider that.
Damn, we already know.
Damn, we're stuck.
What, face off for what?
I think we should just yeah, for sci-fi.
Okay.
But let's just do 2001.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
It's kind of a boring pick, but
It is a boring.
I
But
knew
whatever.
it. That's why. That's why.
But you
Okay,
know
what's
what?
the exciting one? I'm not hearing an exciting one. That's my only problem. I'm okay with picking something
Blade
else.
Runner.
Tenet.
You literally, it's like, okay, 2001 it is. Like, those are your options. Like,
Duel.
you know, that's more fantasy in a way.
Duel.
The son of the daughter of the son.
And that's Revette more than anything. Come on.
Revette uses genres in a very
You
genre.
literally just made my point, though. What does he do with it?
He's very faithful to the genre.
He
What I'm trying to
uses
say.
genre.
He's very faithful to it. That's what I'm saying. It's
But
like one of
he's-
his main.
but it's still, that's what I'm saying. He's
That's
still
one of
kind
his
of
main,
using
like,
it. Like,
trademarks.
that's what I mean,
Like,
like,
the way he uses
with
genres. Like,
alright.
like his genre word.
No, I kind of see it. Like, it's even like Celine and Julie. You can tell, like,
Which that might come.
he has like a lot of respect for like Alice in Wonderland. Like, it literally. Yeah, I feel like no, I agree with you, but
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
2001. It's like.
Yeah, we'll go to the one. So what are we doing for comedy then?
Oh fuck.
I'm good with Design for a Living, but I don't know if that's a comedy enough for me. Or what about Kid Auto Races at Venice?
I said Carmen's Innocent Love is good enough for me, honestly.
If
That's
that's okay
fine.
with that.
That's
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but I'll probably love it.
Yeah, you
I'll,
should
I'll,
watch it
I'll
then.
watch it like sometime soon.
Yeah.
If anything, if we should make should we make the pact that if one of us haven't seen any of the stuff we picked, that we should watch it soon?
I mean, we should.
Okay,
yeah.
we should.
That's what I'm saying. We
add
should
no
review
Giant
these.
guitar.
We should review some of these then.
Or just like watch it on our own. That's what I'm saying. But like,
The only one of these I haven't seen so far is Giant Guitar, so I do need to watch that one. All right, well, I guess we'll move on to the next category, fantasy, or the next.
this
genre.
one's actually
It's very broad if you want it to be,
it's like very confusing in a way because like what even
This
is
one's tough for
fantasy?
me too.
because I don't know where you guys went. I don't know if you guys are gonna axe a couple of mines because my top two are actually two that I don't know if you would consider.
I have two
Too
main
much,
ones.
but-
I have two main ones that I'm stuck between.
So my top two are Joan of Arc and Mongolia.
Okay.
Have you seen that yet?
No.
Damn, you haven't seen that either. I thought that you had seen it by now. But damn. The second one was Rouge, which I know you don't love.
Yeah, I didn't really.
But it's definitely a fantasy if you think ghost stories are fantasies, which I do.
Okay.
I think they go in that bucket at the very least.
Okay.
That genre bucket.
Mine, I don't know if you guys will be super on board with.
Also, Lord of the Rings, obviously. But I know Luke hates Lord of the Rings.
I don't hate it. It's just like
you hate it. You can say it.
too much action.
You would not be okay with
too
Lord
much
of the
mindless
Rings.
action. It's like mindless action.
Oh my gosh! I mean, okay.
How dare
Yeah.
you? How
The Two
dare you
Towers is
say
like
that?
basically just like a bunch
It's
of people.
amazing. Yes.
Oh my god, we have like 1 million troops. Never mind.
So
I agree with Miyazaki what he said, like the criticism of it.
Miyazaki also has 1 million troops on screen multiple times. I feel like.
Okay, this is a different thing. So my 2 picks are Donkey Skin and
Fancy.
Celine and Julie Go Boating.
Selena Jolie.
But like Donkey Skin is like very much
Not
like
for musical.
thing is I don't know, like the musical is I don't know what's gonna happen in the musical, so I'm like trying to like secure a demi maybe, playing my cards right. But we all love Donkey Skin, right? It's like
Yes.
Demi's view. It's like
I
Demi
liked it, but is it canon worthy?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
For
like,
musical? Yes.
It,
For
it, it,
fantasy,
it,
I
it like
don't know. For
showcases
fantasy,
like
I
it
don't know.
showcases like one of Demi's like
And it's definitely
biggest-
not musical.
It's a musical.
Oh, it's a
What?
musical.
No, I'm saying it's not worthy to be like
Oh.
the pick for musical.
You're wild.
He has like 2.
Yeah, he himself
3 other
has 2
ones.
better according to Luke.
But they're like it's like close still. It's like really close. They're like all amazing. But like,
What
just,
about the Cat in the Hat?
he just makes such a believable
Stop
world.
it. Stop it.
Luke was in the middle of that thought. and He's
I haven't
like,
seen
he
it.
like ignored it. He's like, he's getting.
But I was gonna say like,
can't
when it, like
But it's a great fantasy. Like,
I was gonna say Donkey Skin. Like,
literally one of the greatest kids fantasy authors ever.
Stop.
Yeah,
it.
guys, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Movie is painful.
Okay, what about Nine of Cups?
How's it a fantasy? Though?
It's according to Letterboxd.
Wait, actually,
Wait, it kind of is. It's
'Cause
based
the-
on
the night in
the night
modern
of-
day.
Yeah.
huh.
That's
Blake,
on
Blake,
mine.
I feel like Blake would hate it though. That's the thing.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he's gonna hate it.
What he gave Song to Song like 1 star.
Song sucks. So.
Which that apparently is a
What
fantasy.
we're learning is Blake hates genre by great directors. Alphaville,
Damn.
Song to Song,
What genre is song to song?
romance.
It's like yeah. It's basically just romance. It's not fantasy at all. You know, it says on Letterboxd.
Musical?
Kind of.
It's musical.
Yeah, that's the distinction of like the weird distinction between
Yeah.
musicals.
Um,
I just think like Donkey
Shrek?
Skin like. I'm trying to finish my thought on Donkey Skin. I've been trying to finish it for like. Donkey Skin like it showcases one of Demi's like best talents is that like him making worlds that are so fantasized, but in a way that's like still believable in the moment. Like Donkey Skin has so many like fantastical elements to it, but in the moment you're like, okay, yeah, and like in the Demi logic, it makes a lot of sense. Like he's so good at that.
It's a fairy tale. Definitely a
Like
fairy
Donkey shitting diamonds, or like the dress that like is like floating, and like the dress that looks like the weather.
Oh,
The scenes.
no, that is
Uh,
very cool.
Like
The helicopter.
yeah, oh my god, one of the
Honestly,
great
you're kind of
moments.
selling
Batteries.
One of the great. Oh yeah,
What
the
about
batteries. Yeah.
what about Totoro?
Delphine Seyrig, who's in Discreet Charm.
I can get down with Donkey Skin for
Donkey
fantasy.
Skin is
What about
so good.
Totoro?
But you can't
We did
choose
that on
Demi
podcast,
for
so
you
like-
can't
Yeah.
choose a Demi
Yeah.
for a musical then.
That's fine. There's
you sure?
there's a
Okay,
lot of
what about Duvita?
I can get down with DeVito for fantasy. That's
I
the same.
haven't
That's the
watched
same
it
thing
in a
as
while.
Rouge.
I just
It's
don't
the same
remember
thing as
anything.
Rouge for me because it's also a
I
ghost
mean,
story basically.
it's undebatable. It's a way better movie than Donkey Skin.
No. Donkey Skin.
It's like it's great. It's like his only narrative movie. I mean, he has some a few other ones, but this is like his most narrative. So that's at the same time, even I would be like it's more of a money call movie. But
Yes.
Yeah,
It-
yeah,
but
I
no,
can't-
but it, no,
you
no,
can't-
but
you
in a
can't-
way, time out.
You
It's
cannot
literally
make the argument
based.
from before.
It's based on a ghost story though, so it literally is a fantasy.
He's like trying to like make
Yes,
arguments for like auteurs, like being too auteurs.
No, but
like,
it's more fantasy than like if a Godard was doing something like this. You know, it still stays in the story, all of it.
like
a ghost story lends itself to the way my
I see a ghost story
works
also being
more
fancy.
than
I just don't
others.
really like it. But like
I think it is honestly, but
Donkey Skin's right there though. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
It's
it fits
like-
the description, I guess, a little more.
It's like it is kind of like if you were like going in like if you like someone had in mind a fantasy movie, and if you showed them Donkey Skin versus Duvita, like Donkey Skin's much more of a, like it's a much more like obvious fantasy movie film, which is why I'm kind of like drawn towards it.
Lancelot du Lac.
That's
That's
historical. That's
historical.
historical.
Save the.
Also a fantasy.
Even though we also did it on podcast too.
It's also a fantasy, but yes.
But what I'm saying is we're picking Donkey Skin, right?
Okay. I'm
Lord of the
good
Rings,
with that.
though.
No.
I do need to rewatch it, because I do kind of like the kind of. Yeah.
It's just
It doesn't take itself too seriously, kind of fantasy, the same, but it's still kind of magical.
I mean, I respect it for that reason, I guess.
That's what I'm saying I like about it.
But just like watching them's like a different thing. You know?
It's a good solid 4-star movie.
Like the first one's my
Okay.
favorite. Like first one's my favorite because it's like more down.
Like
to earth.
honestly, I probably like Lord of the Rings better.
I do too.
No, Donkey Skin.
Blake's like, yes, let's bring this back. Actually,
Donkey Skin's better. Donkey Skin's better. Donkey Skin's
But which
better.
one?
Return of the King.
I like. That's like the worst one.
How dare
Oh,
you?
Or actually, Two
sir.
Towers is the worst one, but like that one's like close. to
Another.
Two
How dare
Towers.
you? They're all masterpieces.
No,
Okay, I'm good with Donkey Skin.
Donkey- it's like-
yeah, that's fine.
come on. It's to me.
We'll
To me,
settle-
to me
we'll
in the
settle
fa-
for- we'll settle.
to
I
me
mean,
in the
I
fans
love
are-
Donkey Skin. It was
Except for,
my
are you
musical
okay with
category.
leaving Demi out from musical?
That's
why.
fine.
That's
There's
why
a
I
lot of
asked
other
it.
great musicals.
See, Donkey
Come
Skin
on.
was my forerunner for musical, honestly.
Oh, really?
Maybe my second, my front runner. Not the forerunner, but maybe the front runner. I don't know. All right, well, Donkey Skin for fantasy. That was a surprise, honestly. I wasn't expecting that one, but next category is history. This is also a stack category. Not gonna lie, stack genre.
Yeah, because this is the whole thing of like, okay, are we gonna go more auteur? There's a very much auteur, which is really the only directors I have on here.
Like which ones?
Because there's 3 main directors I have on here: Rossellini, Oshima, and
Which
Tarkovsky.
Which Oshima movie?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, and also In the Realm of the Senses.
Which Tarkovsky?
Mir, Andrei Rublev.
Wait, how's Mirror historical?
It's like he's like interweaving personal story with the like
Personal
war.
history.
It's like with the war too. Like,
Okay,
it's a history
no.
film. It's a historical film.
That's a stretch. Get out.
I think it's. Yeah. I thought you were
It's
talking
like-
about.
'cause
it.
like-
That's more autobiographical than historical. Which I guess they have similar kind of like ways to go back in time. But,
Under
yeah.
Rublev will obviously take that one. That one's a history movie.
But then Rossellini is like kind of obvious.
Under
'Cause he's
Rublev.
like historical films are like
Even though Honor Rublev is more like a
it's biography, but it's about history. So it's about.
But they're
historical
more direct
period. It's about
historical-
historical period of time. Also.
Yes. Okay.
Mir
Okay.
kind of is.
But see, a lot of biographies like that.
Yeah, I mean like I was gonna say like Blaise Pascal and the Messiah.
Well,
I mean,
so 3. I think basically 2 of
I'd be okay
mine.
with
2 of
Blaise
mine are
Pascal.
also
Blaise
biographies.
Pascal.
Then
Wait, which one?
2 of mine would also be basically biographical. Then because
one?
2 of mine are Nine Suk and Passion of Joan of Arc.
Oh, Nine Suk.
Yeah, Nine Suk.
I also have
I was gonna say the Thin Red Line.
Thin Red Line. I mean, yeah, that was on the list as well. Kagemusha. That was my top one. Kagemusha is my top one, but it's a hard category because Paths of Glory's up there too.
Yes, I like Thin Red Line.
But we also did Kubrick. on
Casanova?
there, so-
Stop. You don't believe that. No. Honestly, that's kind of interesting, but honestly, that's more like fantasy too.
Have to do
It's like
Roma.
combined. That's like the whole thing.
I have to do Roma, honestly.
Oh, apparently Lola Montez is a historical film. Kind of, but not really. Young Mr. Lincoln, even though Blake is like kind of a hater, which is like so insane.
It's fine. It's a fine movie.
You gave it like 3 stars. It's like
Yeah, it's a fine movie.
You like hated it.
Solid fine 3-star. I get that.
Oh my god, this is not easy.
You like Thin Red Line, don't you?
Yeah,
I love the
good.
Thin Red Line.
It's good.
It's just maybe is that too auteur? It's not though. It's like a historical.
I mean, I it's hard for me to say because like Rossellini is also like really auteur.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
All
the only
these
really
ones-
historical films we're drawn
But all
to.
the-
I feel like a
yeah.
lot of like the, I don't know. I feel like a lot more like the blockbuster historical films are like terrible. Like if you see what I'm saying.
I guess
like,
Kurosawa's closest.
Kurosawa,
Like,
yeah, is like.
Well, yeah, that's
maybe-
like Kagemusha. That's my top choice personally, but
That's like. I don't know. Blaise Pascal.
Like I'm good with Thin Red Line.
Casting
That's-
Blossoms in the Sky.
It's not tourist. It's
Oh, it's a history
It's
movie,
more
though.
Obayashi.
It's like a video essay only.
It is Moro Bayashi, but it's still
Blake
history.
submitted it.
It's just because he only knows how to do him.
That's all I know.
Have you guys seen Ivan the Terrible?
No.
No, I haven't seen that one.
That's probably really
Battleship
bad.
Potemkin.
Yeah, that's like
I would be
good.
okay with Potemkin, honestly.
Potemkin's
It's just
good.
that's like obviously just Eisenstein though. Like,
What about then? What about Enthusiasm though? Well, I guess we are doing.
That's
Bertov.
documentary.
We're also not. Yeah, that's also a documentary,
yeah.
and we can't do Bertov.
Transit Midnight.
Nine Suk though.
See, all these are basically auteur movies too.
Yeah, it's like honestly, that's what I was saying. Like,
so if we have to pick between
Passion of
those-
Joan of Arc.
that's
more
actually
a
fine with me.
biography, actually, also.
That's definitely historical. I mean, it's literally
It's
Joan of
definitely
Arc. Joan of
historical.
Arc is like a major like
Historical figure.
historical figure. Yeah.
Thin Red
Thin
Line
Red
is way
Line's
better
fine.
movie.
Thin Red Line's
Not way better. I don't mean that, but it's just the historical grand nature of it.
That's fine with me.
But I guess could you?
I'm cool with the Malik.
Yes.
It's just like so funny that like
Do you
that
think it
kid.
counts as historical enough?
I'd say so. I mean, it's like because it's funny because like that came out the same year as Saving Private Ryan. And they're both like World War II films.
Yes.
And it's like kind of like what
Yeah,
we're
so
saying.
one
Like
of
it's
the
kind of what I was
Saving
saying about like
Private
the
Ryan
the more like blockbuster historical films being like pretty. Which, I mean, I'm not a fan.
Saving Private Ryan is bad.
Yeah, I'd say that too. But
I would be good with the Pascal movie too. Like
I love Pascal.
it's like my definition of what a historical movie.
Because in a way,
should
yeah, it's
be.
like literally like it's like kind of in a way the most historical out of all of them.
You aren't going with the Messiah
But in a
or
way-
anything?
That one's just a little more like spiritual, I
Like
guess,
fancy,
in a way.
What'd you say?
Yeah. There's not really miracles in it though.
Yeah,
so,
that's the thing. Yeah.
like at least on shown on.
Like
screen.
like literally like he's
Well,
like
we didn't mention silence either.
That's true. Silence is a good one.
but like Pascal like I love because like he's literally like quoting text
Yes,
from it
exactly.
like directly like almost directly.
Yeah.
And he's like there's like in like all of a sudden he's like Descartes in one scene. It's like
Oh,
it's like
yes.
random historical figures coming out of nowhere like yeah.
I'll go with Thin Red Line though.
Yeah, that's fine with me too.
Thin Red Line's
Because we've all seen Thin Red Line, it makes sense.
Yeah,
It's one of the greatest horror movies ever made. So, Das Boot.
I haven't seen that movie.
We'll move on to musical.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Okay,
Oh,
Arnold mentioned it, Intolerance, but no, you've seen it.
yeah,
Like that's
I
like
haven't seen that one.
one of the good, like one of the quintessential.
I feel like I should sit out for musical.
It
That's
depends
fine.
on you, honestly. You got anything to say about Leningrad Cowboys Go America?
Oh, okay, that was pretty good.
That's one of my top choices. So that's probably my top choice without Donkey Skin.
Drupad?
honestly. I don't know if I consider Drupad a
Alright,
musical
alright,
or a
alright,
documentary. That's the only thing.
we're
Oh,
straying a
that's
bit too
true.
far from musical here, guys.
Leningrad Cowboys Go America is definitely a musical.
Okay. I mean, without the demi here, my top choice is like the Bandwagon, Nashville, which you guys are gonna pick. I don't know that. French Can.
Okay.
There's also a bunch of like old Hollywood ones that I know you guys.
We didn't do
know.
Noir either. So.
Yeah.
You aren't picking the red shoes because you.
Is that a musical? I guess the French Can-Can's a musical. Red Shoes is, but you guys aren't gonna pick Red Shoes.
It's French
so.
Can-Can.
French Can-Can's like more like
French
you guys are gonna be more on board with that.
You admitted defeat. The better movie.
Well, also I would make. They're both Red Shoes. I probably prefer Red Shoes a little bit more,
Stardust Brothers.
but it's both. Stardust is on mine. I think French Can-Can's
I
a
don't
really
keep
good
it.
middle ground between all of us. So I'm feeling generous today, you know. But there's a lot of great like old Hollywood musicals, like in American in Paris. It's Always Fair Weather. The Bells Are Ringing. Like,
I don't know if I would call it American in Paris great.
when was the last time you watched it?
It's been a while.
Okay, you need to watch it then. Minnelli's amazing. Although maybe his melodrama, people argue his melodramas are better, which I can get on because like his melodramas are also very good. But yeah, I'm fine with French Can. If y'all are
You don't like Leningrad?
Is that musical
Cowboys?
enough?
That would be the only thing, yeah. Because it is basically about dance, first off, but it's also...
Which there's the debate. Like, does that still count?
It does still count, in my opinion.
Because because a lot of people like have a very narrow view of what a musical is.
Exactly.
Like it's much more broad than what people think. So I guess my final choices are either the Bandwagon or French Can.
French Can.
French Can. Okay.
Or what? Like you've seen both.
Yeah, I
Or
like
all
the
that
Bandwagon
jazz too.
more.
Why the fuck did? Okay.
I like the Bandwagon more than
Yeah.
All That Jazz as well.
I'm okay with the Bandwagon. The only thing is, I don't know. Like, I don't think of French and Canada as a musical first. Really, like when I think of classical musical.
That's I'm fine with the Bandwagon because the
Except-
Bandwagon is like a very much.
I know that one's more
like,
just a classical musical.
classic musical.
Yeah.
And it just does it so well. It nails the genre. Like you could say the formula.
I still need, and it'll get me to watch it too.
No thoughts on Leningrad Cowboys Go America though, Luke?
Okay, we need to do one that I've seen. Come on now.
Yeah,
This is my category. This is my category.
He's the only one who defends it usually.
Bandwagon's amazing though.
No, the Bandwagon is amazing.
That's a good pick.
You need to watch it. You'll like parts.
The Bandwagon is better than French Can.
And also, you'll like it because it's a lot more like low key than a lot of musicals. Like, it has like one melodramatic moment. That's it.
I'll watch it.
It's like in the middle of the movie too.
Oh, now I have to watch it, huh? If I haven't seen movies from our own Canon list.
Yeah, come on now. Yeah.
But, all right, last one.
Last one is the documentary. What do you guys got for this one? It's also kind of a stack category.
This one's tough.
Mine, I know we're not going to do, sadly, but my number one choice, if anyone is a knower of Simon Leong, is Afternoon.
It's a great choice.
Yeah, but it's not like
But that's not
it's more like a
really-
behind the
it's a
scenes
documentary.
kind of thing. No,
Doesn't
no,
matter.
no.
Documentary on his life.
Oh my gosh, no. There's more creative ones, like Making of Dreams.
I mean, it's a documentary.
Obayashi?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
also the
Obayashi
same
on your
thing.
feet. His greatest film?
I mean, but we all know what we should pick. F or fake.
No, that's not a documentary.
Oh,
That's
oh,
not a
oh my
documentary
God,
stuff.
no,
That's
we're
not a
not.
documentary.
Come on now.
We don't even know if it's anything real in the fucking movie. Like,
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I mean, it's using.
I love that movie, but
Okay, come on now.
like the Louis Lumiere documentary. I would recommend that. Like by Eric Romer
Okay. No, I want to watch that.
with Renoir and
My Best Fiends?
Does Close Up count as a documentary?
Mm.
No, we're gonna reject all of these. Like,
I mean, Throughpod. That is a
Through
documentary.
Pot I would be okay with.
Locodrome. That's
Yeah,
another
Ross
really
Lee's
good musical
India.
documentary.
why are you rejecting?
Sans Soleil.
Sounds
We've
like I would
done
be
that.
okay with.
We've done that on
that,
podcast.
though.
But
Loki, it's like so good.
My Best Fiend. Have you guys seen that? Where Herzog?
No.
I haven't seen that.
Can't listen to music.
The Private Life of a Cat.
Damn.
I was like, My Dare would make sense here. Want to go like?
Wait, which one?
I was Private Life of a Cat.
Oh, no. That's not the best.
Hates
We can't
cats.
do
Dan
that.
hates cats.
Dan hates
It's
cats
official.
confirmed.
Have you guys seen? I wish you guys had seen News from Home.
Far from Vietnam's really good. Happy People. You're in the Taiga.
I really like that one.
That one's
See,
fucking
Making of Dreams
amazing.
is better than that. But I
I
guess
haven't
it's like
seen Making of Dreams, sadly, but
I guess it depends on like, do we want to do a documentary that's just about making movies?
Exactly.
If all these were going like, oh, that's not actually a documentary. Okay, it's Witch Time documentary.
We already
fucking-
picked Malik, but yeah, that would have been a good one. I'm good with Throughpot too, because it's like,
Throughpod's a good one.
I mean, Mind of Clay, but we already did that kind of. I think Throughpot's a great one because it feels a more traditional documentary.
Throughpot
roles, too.
over Happy People. I think I would
Yeah, it's a way
agree.
better
I think
movie,
I was
yeah.
way better.
Yeah,
Come
come
on,
on.
come
Herzog
on.
is not in the same tier.
Oh, come on.
He's
Let's
like
calm
so
down.
messy. Just, like,
You
such
don't
a
have
messy
to shit on someone just because you like someone else.
No, I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying, come on.
You come on. Werner Herzog's a fucking amazing director, especially
like
in documentaries. He's one of the best documentarians around.
Throughpot's just perfect. Like,
Throughpot is perfect. Happy People is too, though.
it's not his
honestly.
best movie.
Who?
Herzog's.
Happy People?
Yeah.
It's close. It might be.
Koyaanisqatsi?
I haven't seen
That's a good
Koyaanisqatsi
one.
yet.
You've seen Throughpot though?
No.
Oh damn.
You know what I have seen though?
What?
Can't listen to music.
Oh.
The Bristonian Paw.
Yeah, exactly. You should love it. It's Chris Marker. Like, this is hard.
This one is hard.
we were like strolling in this gag. We're like,
I
where's
vote
that?
Throughpot.
That's
I'm
fine.
fine
It'll get me
with
to
Drew
watch
Pod.
it. So.
I know Blake loves it.
Taiga? If you guys haven't seen it, you're
I'd
gonna
rather do
watch
Drew
it for a
Pod. Drew
while.
Pod is like, I'd rather
we
watch
watch
Drew Pod.
it?
If we're you have it,
Oh, you gave. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. If Luke gave it to you, Taiga in reality is probably the greatest documentary I've ever seen, but it's also 7 hours long, so.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
I'm fine with Throughpod, though. It's my second favorite Monty Call, probably.
Have to get a money call in here. Let's go.
Well, we're not done yet because we still have to wait.
No, I think we did. We went back and did
Oh, did we go back? Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
I
forgot
think
we
we've
went
got
back.
all of
I
them
have them
done.
all. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so who wants to close out this list, honestly?
Should we read them all?
Do you want me to read them all?
Yeah.
All right. So our genre draft, or our genre list, whatever we're calling it, our
Genre canon.
Our genre canon being our action movie is Full Contact. Our horror movie is Cure by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Our comedy is Carmen's Innocent Love by... Is this one Keisuke Kaneshiro?
Kaneshiro.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Can't remember his name.
I forgot for a second. I was like, shit.
He's choking.
Out of the Past by Jacques Tourneur is our crime/noir load category. Johnny Guitar by Nicholas Ray is our western. Our sci-fi is 2001 by Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
Fantasy Donkey Skin by Jacques Demy. History is Thin Red Line by Terrence Malick. Musical is The Bandwagon by who?
Vincent Minnelli.
Vincent Minnelli. There it is.
By who? Loud as hell.
We got offended. What do you mean who?
It's Vincent Minnelli, dog.
The documentary for this one was through.
Okay, I really like this list because it's a
list.
great like collection of our tastes, and also like if this was I'm thinking of like if this was a sight and sound list, like I'd want to know more about
Honestly,
this person.
yeah, that'd be a good list. Yes.
Like,
It definitely would be.
Interesting collection. Like,
We somehow got.
no
two
one's ever
musicals
grouped these
on this
movies
list.
together before.
Oh, definitely not.
Like they've never been like
Yeah,
We somehow weaseled two musicals onto this list right
Let's
under Days.
go!
Right under Days.
what's the other
You guys got
musical?
played.
Donkey Skin and
You guys got played.
Okay, at least there are two lesser genres, right?
All right, no.
Calm down.
You guys got played.
Luke's irrational hate of Lord of the Rings kept one of the greatest trilogies off of here, but
Just boring.
Luke's like, I've turned back into a fanboy.
Who?
Me, I have.
Oh, I think
No, but I don't know what we're doing next week. We haven't thought that far.
Oh, we didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
we didn't even think about that.
We got time.
Yeah, we got time
We'll do
until
something.
then. Yeah, we're gonna plan something. It'll be another break episode. Maybe a contemporary movie. Maybe another list. Maybe a crime movie. Maybe we'll have to do our crime episode. Honestly, since we've already said something about it. But
You're figuring out why it takes us so long to decide these.
but I hope you guys enjoyed listening this week, and we hope to see you guys flying through the clouds.